Good morning, Year 5. It is Tuesday, the 9th of February 2021, and we are going to do a SPAG lesson today. Our target is I can use expanded noun phrases correctly. So, before we start today, a sort of overview in a slide. So, key vocabulary we've got noun. Can you remember what a noun is? It's a name and word for things, animals, people, places, and feelings. Can be a common noun, a proper noun, a concrete noun, an abstract noun, or a collective noun. And if you've forgotten what any of them are, you should give them a quick Google to remind yourself. We've got commas, which are punctuation marks used in a sentence to mark a slight break between different parts of a sentence or to separate clauses. Commas can be used to separate items in a list. We've got an expanded noun phrase, which is what we're looking at today, which is a noun phrase expanded by the addition of modifying adjectives, nouns, or prepositional phrases. We've got an adjective, which is, of course, a describing word that describes a noun, and a prepositional phrase, a phrase which usually includes a preposition, a noun, or pronoun, and may include an adjective. It does not include a verb. An example would be beneath the duvet. So, starting out, you choose a noun you're going to be writing about, so be specific. So, for example, instead of just saying a bird, you could say sparrow. Yeah. You then describe it. Think of adjectives or modifying nouns to describe the noun you've chosen and create an expanded noun phrase. So, for example, instead of just troll, you would have an ugly troll. Instead of just sparrow, you could have the small, frail sparrow. Instead of just a teacher, you could have my maths teacher. Top tip: if you are adding more than one adjective, use a comma to list them. Next up, to make your expanded noun phrase even better, you could extend it with a prepositional phrase. For example, an ugly troll under the bridge. You're giving us extra information. The dark, scary cave beyond the forest. The strong, brave hero with the bronze helmet. And finally, to become an expert, you must now level up your adjectives by trying to find more ambitious synonyms for them. So instead of a horrible troll, a repulsive troll under the bridge. The murky, intimidating cave beyond the forest. The muscular, valiant hero with the bronze helmet. Try to remember, don't use too many adjectives in your noun phrases, especially when the adjectives that you have chosen mean the same thing. So, for example, instead of saying the soggy, wet boot, it sounds more effective if you just say the soggy boot, because soggy and wet mean the same thing. We are now going to put what we've learned into action. So you are going to be using your wonder scene, and we are going to create expanded noun phrases about the nouns in your room, in your wonder room. So you need to pick out 5 different nouns that you are going to expand. So for example, from my Candyland scene, I've chosen a river. I've then said a chocolate river. My expanded noun phrase, an inviting chocolate river, and then I've put it in a sentence. In front of me, I spied an inviting chocolate river which smelled like heaven. And I'm going to move on to my next noun now. I've chosen a candy cane. A shiny, red and white candy cane. And you can see I haven't gone too over the top with these because it gets a bit ridiculous if I started saying a shiny, beautiful, perfect red and white candy cane. Remember, sometimes less is more. And then I've put it into my sentence. Buried in the licorice grass was a single shiny red and white candy cane. So remember, I haven't seen your wonders yet, so I can't pick your nouns for you. You need to pick out 5 nouns, 5 things. They might be objects, animals, things in your room to create expanded noun phrases. So at least 5 expanded noun phrases that are from your wonder rooms. Enjoy Year 5.